I want to talk about the debate in 2 days. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! I cannot wait. Oh, man, it just feels like forever since the last one. I mean, it feels like yesterday, but it also feels like forever. It's like waiting for The Walking Dead to come back on the air. You're like, when is The Walking Dead coming back? When is Game of Thrones coming back? Oh man, waiting for Andrew Yang. I want to see him on the debate stage. It's fun. It's all fun to see that guy in interviews and doing the thing and crowd surfing and doing all the things he's doing. Absolutely wonderful. But let's not kid ourselves. The real show is at the debates. And how will Andrew Yang perform? Well, if it's anything like the last time, he's going to do super well. And considering how this guy learns and how well he grows, this guy might do even better. Now, it's hard. It's risky business. How things are going to go. It's not always exactly the same. But tell me you are excited about this debate. Tell me you are excited and as enthused as I am about this debate. I'm busting, Jerry. I'm busting. I don't know what he's going to do. I've heard people say, oh, he should, I don't know, attack and call out and be aggressive. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think attacking is the way to go. Unless you're going to attack the best that anybody has attacked or better than anybody else can attack, then what's the point? Tulsi Gabbard going after Kamala, bam, 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 sniper shot, right on the dome, man. Took her out. So maybe Andrew Yang could do that, but I don't know. He doesn't have practice. I mean, Tulsi, she's run for office. She's a politician. She has experience. And if you look at that video, even Tulsi was kind of sweating. I don't know if it was hot in there or whatever, but she was glistening. Let's say that. I didn't know if it was nerves. Didn't look like nerves. Didn't look like flop sweat, but she was certainly heated. Andrew Yang, I don't know how he can handle attacks. I mean, he can do some barbs and some jabs, but he's not an attacker. He's such a nice guy. I hope he doesn't try to do something that's unnatural to him. He's got to double down on what's natural to him. Nice guy. Recognize the value of both sides. Explains UBI. This is what I need. This is what I want from Andrew Yang on the debate. 1, explain UBI. And 2, more importantly, explain specifically and clearly how to pay for it. Andrew Yang's been running for president since 2017? Guy, 17, 18, something like that, 2 years, something like that. Still, people are asking, how do you pay for it? How do you pay for it? But how can you really pay for it? Explain that stuff, man. I watch Nerds for Yang, and even Tom there, he has some questions about how he's going to pay for this, Because a huge chunk of how you're going to pay for this is perceived growth. And that's a little fishy, Oh, we'll pay for it from the growth that we're going to get. Okay. Maybe, probably, but please explain how UBI will be paid for. It doesn't have to be airtight, but explain it to people so they're like, you know what? Maybe that can work. That's what you need. Explain UBI. Explain how you pay for it. It's not been cleared. It's not clear. I look at it. I watch it. I look at it every time. I watch all the videos that he talks about it. I look at the math. But it's not clear to people. When he's in debate, I mean, he doesn't have time in debates to do this. I know that. And he doesn't have to necessarily do it at the debates. But my goodness, please explain how to pay for it. That is the thing. When you explain UBI, people don't go, oh, I'd hate UBI. Hey, UBI sucks. I would hate getting $1,000 a month. That's not what people say. They say, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to pay for it? Now, every time I hear this question posed to other candidates, they say this nonsense garbage that I absolutely hate. Well, when we wanted to go to war, we found all the money we needed to do that. So why are they asking? Why are they bothering to ask where we're going to get the money for it? You found the money for that. We can find. That's not an answer. They didn't find the money for war. It's debt. It's a burden on you every single day, Americans. They didn't find a way to pay for it. They ruined your future and the future of your children. Oh, so we're just going to do the same thing. No. One of the reasons I like Andrew Yang and support UBI is because he says we're going to do this in a way that's not going to add to the debt. That's not going to burden future generations. That's what I want. That's what I hope you want. Look, I want it too, okay? I'm not American, but I want it for America. Whatever happens there happens in the rest of the world, man. A shining beacon on the top of the hill. An example for the world. A lighthouse pointing the way. That's what America is to me. And I want you guys to get UBI. Part of that is because I don't think it's going to burden the debt. I don't think it's going to harm the future. I think it's going to help incredibly. Just explain how to pay for it. Because I don't even know how to pay for it. I know some of the things. He says how he's going to pay for it, but I don't know. It doesn't really, the math. You're the math guy, got the math hat, explain it, man. Make it so that anybody can explain where this money is going to come from. And not just the first level that you explain, just the first level. We can all explain the first level of what you explain, how that gets divvied out, right? The VAT tax, etc. But a deeper level, the questions that people have, no, but that won't work. Oh, no, this won't work. Explain that. And I know it's going to be hard in the debates to do that. Maybe what I'm saying should be explained just in general in interviews and stuff like that. But find some way of getting that out on the stage. Find some way of getting out on the stage that you recognize you have to be able to pay for it. Or it's just a good idea. It's just an idea. You have to be able to pay for it. So communicate to people that you get that. And that whether or not they understand it or not, you know how to get it paid for. Communicate that. You're so confident. You're so good. Convince people. You're a good salesman. Convince them that you can pay for this. Because I think if you can do those two things, explain UBI and pay for it, a tax, who needs any of that nonsense? Ridiculous behaviors, attention-grabbing stunts, that's not what you need. What's the point of getting a bunch of attention and then people still saying, yeah, but how are you going to pay for it? Oh, it's a pie-in-the-sky idea. Yeah, he's gaining in popularity. It's because people like this pie-in-the-sky idea. The thing you got to address is how you pay for it.